teacher. Oh, hello, teacher.
Right, okay. I know why. I was mute my mic. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hang on, is it your session or somebody else's session?
Uh, this is sorry, teacher. Like I don't understand. Like this is my session, teacher.
I see in the record my schedule is saying that you un book lesson this lesson with me. It's not you. I booked a lesson with you 1 hour earlier. I was waiting for you for like for 15 minutes, but you're not showing
Uh,
up.
sorry, teacher. Like in Vietnam right now is like 2:30 p.m.
I know,
and
I
the
know.
next yeah.
I know. For some reason, it's showing that you booked for this one. The person in the HR department.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, teacher, like I saw in the website that 1 hour later, this will be the UN session.
Really?
Yeah, like right now it's my session, and 1 hour later is UN session.
Right.
And
Okay, my bad, my bad. I just freak out. I just in my head, I thought that I booked a lesson with you for like between 5 to 6. My bad. I see it now. I see it now. My bad.
yeah,
Nah, we're good. We're good.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
How you
like,
doing, teacher? How you
yeah.
doing, teacher?
Oh, good. I
Yeah,
tried to rush out everything, but yeah, because I note down the wrong time in my mind.
yeah,
So anyway, all good. Hang on, because I have, you know, what, I'll maybe talk with you on later because from my memory, Google call only allow for 2 hour call. So when it past 2 hour, it's gonna disconnect. I'll maybe ask you on later. Oh, good.
yeah,
Okay, so now we can jump straight to our session. How are you writing?
yeah. So yeah, teacher, I have just shared my screen.
Yep,
Yeah,
I can see it. Yep.
yeah. So I will send the link for you. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God. Sorry, teacher.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I have just sent a link, teacher.
No, that's all good. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
uh, yeah. Yeah. About this, yeah, I use like 5 paragraph for five for 5 problems. The first paragraph to introduce about myself. The next paragraph is what I did. Yeah, so and then the third paragraph is what I yeah achieved my awards. Yeah, and 4 and 5 like either like USA exchange scholarship and what will I do if I come back to Vietnam after this? Yeah, so but actually because I want to run many things, so that's why um it's go over the limitation that the essay require is over maybe 100 words. So that's why right now I need you to like cut off like the amount of word that like you think this is not necessary. So I will eliminate the sentence. Yeah.
Oh, right, right. Okay. So let me read through it for a bit. Or you want to go through with me?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so anything that you want.
Okay. Well, I'll just in last, I prefer to read it. You can do something for like 15 minutes and you can come back later.
Yeah,
You just leave me about like 5 to 10 minutes alone, so I just read it.
yeah. Thank you, teacher.
No. Right. Okay. I just went through your draft. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
went through
teacher.
your, I just went through your draft and I quickly popped into ChatGPT. I saw a section underneath that you're saying you already apply ChatGPT, but the words is so fancy, it look weird. So I just try to use mine. I'm not sure what version you use. I'm using version 4. And I just copy and paste. I just quickly look at it. Still some flaw in it, but I think it's it tidy up grammar a bit better. But I need to talk with you a few things. There's some area that I think we better left it out than include it in there. So what I'll do, hang on, I just go to your document. I'll go to the end of it. File, oh no, I'll just insert a new page. Man, I don't not used to Google Pay. I normally using Word. Insert break pay. Okay, break pay. Oh no. Uh, I don't want it bold. File. Arial, not bold. Right. Can you see what I'm doing beneath your
Uh,
Google sheet?
yeah. Teachers, I will open the permission to edit this sheet. Can you type it again, teacher?
No, I already fixed it at the bottom of it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I can see it, teacher.
Okay. Right. So this is the quick version in ChatGPT, but instead of like just go through and pick everything, I'll just go along with you. For some reason, do you know how Google Word count the amount word? Like with Word, I'll just highlight everything and then it show me what how many word in the highlight area. Should right click on it or what?
Yeah. Mm, so you use a tool. Yeah, like we have file edit and to so click to the you control shift and control plus shift and C plus C, teacher.
And that's all right. I'll just have a look in my Word. Okay, so the one that I just copy and paste is about 647 word. So it trimmed out a lot. Um, so get back to the version. The version in the top, is that yours? Or is already have somebody edit that already?
Yeah, the first the top is was written by me, teacher, and I only like fix them like grammar for it. And the second paragraph I use AI to another AI to like make more natural. And the
Yep.
final and the third I use ChatGPT fancy word, but yeah, I it look like weird.
Yeah, it's look weird, but if you're going down to the, I'm not sure what version you use, but let's say let's just do the version I just paste in here, and then later on you can decide what version you want to use. So these look really natural. Hang on, let me share my screen with you so we can just focus on one screen window. Share. This look kind of natural. For some reason, my mouse is not pointing exactly where I want it to be. Hang on, is it because of this reload? Okay. Okay, it's better now. That was me when I first started middle school, just because my girl for months. I have to check grammar for the first paragraph because I don't. It sound weird, so I alternate it a bit. But I rather avoid it and then I'll do it with you. Have a read through the first paragraph and tell me what you think. Like, what do you think about it? Is
Uh,
it look natural to you?
uh,
Is is it?
yeah, yeah. It looks natural. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Then
yeah, and it's more similar. It's like it sounds like a person writing it, not some weird AI writing in it. Now go
yeah.
to the second paragraph. Fighting it a big word. Seeing the person for. I want to help my
Well,
community be more. Oh yeah, it's my hometown. So the first rule, whenever you write a formal essay or something like that, do not use the word like it. Couldn't you have to write out the full word?
yeah, yeah,
So
teacher.
you
I
don't you couldn't just like could not. Uh, Mm, man, I'm not used to Google. Let's try synonym. Yeah, you can use nevertheless.
So teacher, like, can you share me the like command that you use in ChatGPT to make it more natural? Yeah.
Uh, hang on. I'm not actually. What I did, I'll just before I post a whole paragraph. No, hang on. Let me shut the screen and I'll say it to you. The thing is, ChatGPT, it just tidy up. It still have a lot of flaw in there, but the grammar is solid. But you have to alternate the meaning of it. Window, ChatGPT, share. Okay, let me have a look here. So help me tidy up this essay, but this is incorrect. I waited for it to load a bit. Now I have a different command. Make the word a bit simpler. I do not want any fancy words, and then it come up with this. However, with this version, I still need to tidy it up. As you can see, that is it using the phrase. I don't have any people nearby or something, but you change the frame of picture, it kind of makes more the reader kind of understand what you're talking about, not by some the word people. It you kind of a vague word, not for a specific field. So you have to change that one to make it sound more natural. Okay, I'll just end this one. I'll get back.
Yeah, thank you, teacher.
Stop percent. I'll just go back to the other one. So I'm just doing it live. If you have any questions, should ask because we only have 1 hour. I try to make it fast as possible.
Yeah.
So
No, I think I will like let you to concentrate on yeah
yeah, but
fixing this.
later on, because I have my version, you have your version, you have a GPT version. You can use whatever version you want. So I just make it
Yeah.
tidy it up. But if you have any questions, just ask because I'm doing it live here. You see that I'm changing your word. Just ask, okay, why did you do this? Why did you do that? I'm not changing your meaning. I'm just restructure and then re grammar for you.
Yeah. Yes. So teacher, like, can you share me like your feelings when you read the essay? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, in a bit too many words. They kind of some area that you do not need to tell the reader. For example, I read up until here. I should get back here. The reader don't need to know this part. But then I quickly look at the time. I don't have much time left. So I'm not sure what your deadline, so I quickly tidy it up. And then, well, I just, yeah, and then later on, you can decide what version you need to do. So, but yeah, even though you change your grammar, there's some area. Well, I recognize some area that you write like that because you're not a native speaker. This kind of a prove that you're a new person that learning English. But I'm not even sure if it fixes to you, and then you submit it to the reader, and then the person who access the case they say, this person write a very good essay. I'm not sure that he write it himself. That could get to you. That could get you to trouble. But so how now? What you think about it? So how do you want to proceed with that? You want me to like sit down and then fix it for you, or or you want my opinion where you should trim down?
Yeah, I think that when we write the essay, the proposal, I think like I should make it more better and maybe the best version. So yeah, I really want you to fix my essays for me because the deadline for it is 15th of December. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
have 12 days. So I have more 12 days. So
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, so I'll just fix it, and you decide whatever you want to do with it. But if you have any questions, just let me know. But from now, I can certainly tell you that there's some area that you don't need to put in here, and I think ChatGPT basically trim a lot of it. Later on, if you reread it, if you think you need to insert those detail in there again, just do it. I really like that. Mm, this episode, hang on, where was I? Okay, even Also, I'm not sure how do you do it. Okay, you're doing it correctly. Oh, good. Do not ever use like. Or use suck ass or something like that. Do not ever use like. Suck ass.
Yeah, teacher.
No, do not insert my thought in there. You know what? I'll just do it. Uh, these you don't need to include in all the part I cross out because those are really basic thing. And can you hear me?
Yeah, teacher, I can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me earlier?
Yeah, yeah. Like the basic thing, teacher.
Yeah, so like all the basic thing, and one of the most important thing that do not well when you introduce you can talk about some flaw that you have, but do not talk about it much. What you want to do is you give a lot of impression to the reader how why use the most outstanding candidate. If you want to talk about it, just briefly touch on it, but try to avoid give them negative information about you, if you know what I mean. So normally it's like you play like you talk with an HR person. So when you go into an interview or HR person, do not try to give them any bad information about you, not because you are bad, but one you talk, one you give some information or some bad thing about you, they question mark in their brain already. And that not gonna give you any good impression. If they want to ask any flaw about you that you might have, try to talk in the positive way. Try to think about it this way. If you have a friend, yes, it's okay for you to talk directly to your friend about some flaw or some mistake that you've done because, well, you have a lot of time to spend with each other. But for all of the document like this, they only have like maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes to assess a person, right? So they do not want to waste too many time learning thing about you. And the moment you got any bad thing about you, they cross. Okay, this person headache. Okay, cross. Not interesting. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's good for you to talk. Like let's say you talk about yourself or you're writing about biography. Yeah, it's good. But when you try to apply and you want to stand out, it is bad. Don't do that. You see, you can also know that in a lot of cases, some people they got choose. I'm doing that because we running out of time. I can only fix some of it for you, but I should give you some feedback. Only 30 minutes left. Um, some people they hire a person, they choose them for that for a specific role, but later on they find out that they're not suitable for the position. But when they come back, they're saying that they all of the the information that the candidate gave to the HR department is all positive. They're no negative. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Do not give any reason for them to hate you. So that the advice from me to you. Okay, so this is very normal, right? They expect you to do it anyway, so don't need to tell them about this.
Yeah, teacher. So the criteria when I read about like
Mhm.
the essay, they told me that you should write the difficulties and how can you overcome this. So that's why I choose to like write it. Yeah.
Well, in saying that, if you look back here, so what I'm trying to say here, your difficulty here, your family do not have enough financial hardship to support you to go into school or university that have access to large resort in this field. That's sound more like difficulty you can overcome. It's a solid difficulty, right? The other one I don't think is solid. Does
Yeah.
that make any sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Okay,
Teacher.
here, yeah, in here, definitely that difficulty right there, but you overcome it and you enroll it and you become the top 30, 35 candidate. Well, I'm not sure about other, but to me, you overcome difficulty in here, right here already. This is not normal difficulty. Does that make any sense? Just like the other thing you talk like I don't know the difficulty you have that you just a normal student. You have a bad grade and you try to have a good grade. It does not make you stand out. Yeah, it's a difficulty, but it's normal difficulty.
I got it, teacher.
Yeah. But also, if you pay attention here, at the start of program, the training session introduced topics such as finance and business. You mentioned about um, other people talent, they pick it up very good, but do not mention that. The thing is, you pay attention to why is it there.
Yeah.
What's financial and business have to do with renewable energy anyway?
Yeah. Mm.
Why
So
do
yeah,
they
I
introduce in there? Sorry,
yeah.
what?
Yeah, because I also think I should eliminate it when I write it. Yeah, but
No,
because this, yeah,
sorry, no, go ahead.
yeah, because like in the training phase, I learned many soft skill like interpersonal skill, project management, design thinking, and also business and finance. But
Mhm.
business and finance was the most difficult knowledge that I have never learned before, so that's why I chose to write it. Yeah, but it's not related to my field that I'm following. So yeah, so I think I also eliminate it.
No, I believe that one right there is related to your field. So
Yeah,
how can you help sustainable energy become more popular in Vietnamese or in your community? One of the most way that to make it more popular or help your community to be more sustainable is to make profit out of it. If you make profit, well, of course you have to make a product out of it first, but you have to learn about how to run it and how to make it profitable for it to be increased. Okay, but let's say if you make a product and it doesn't make any profit, it's only cause you negative gearing. So how can you improve that? Does that make any sense?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just trying to come up with another example just to make it is more understandable. So like you like a hat, right? You not I'm not sure other people like it or not, and that hat is really environmental friendly. Okay, you make that just like the store hat, but everybody hate it. So how can you sell it and make it more sustainable? Now you can't sell it, but you have to come into the design. You design it, and you come into business and then um, financial just to market to make people like it. Agree with me? Do you agree with me that some hats look so ugly that you don't want to wear it, but the way they market it is make you want to wear it, right? Store, for example, some store hats look just fucking ugly. It's really ugly, but you market the way that you put logo, okay, and you talk about it more sustainable. How many carbon dioxide you save by buying that hat, or or what kind of material being recycled and to make that hat, stuff like that. So that part of the aspect is make sustainable energy possible. Would that make any sense?
yeah.
Okay. So shit, we only have 7 minutes left. So not asked but required.
Yeah, so I think the time is not enough. So like, can you like summarize like your feedback for me, teachers,
Okay.
and I will like fix the grammar later.
Yeah, just going to this part is not necessary. You can trim that off. As in, hang on, let programs apply three company. This is good. Since it was my first, I had to ask anymore. I ranked first up. Okay, this part is good. Oh, no, I want to highlight it with green.
So the green is
Good.
need to
No, it's good.
in
I like it. Um, this I think you need to alternate it. It look a bit lengthy and unnecessary. Well, the program asked you to apply for three company, but I want to make the most of it, so I applied two. I'm not sure ChatGPT trim it up or not. Is weird. So why you mentioned the program want you to apply three, but you only apply two? It doesn't go anywhere.
yeah,
And
yeah,
you use
like
method. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, yeah, no, teacher, go ahead, teacher.
And I used a method where I focus on the most urgent and important task first. Okay, that's correct. I agree with it. Since it was my first internship, I had to ask my supervisor to help many times. It do not have any connection. You prac well, you mentioned one point, you do not have any closed sentence to make it make sense. You just keep opening, but you have no closed sentencing. For example, you use a method where you focus on the most urgent and important task first. You need to lay out what is the most urgent task. Uh, does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just keep opening. You don't have any close. You have just have opening reason, but you don't have any result after that. But in here, in internship, why do you rank first out of 35 candidates? This part should explain that. I don't understand like these part do not the yellow part do not explain the green part. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so just get back to the example. This really like it. It's very compact. It have opening and closing. See, right? So you mentioned that you have difficulty, struggle, etc., etc., and then you mentioned about the next gen, and you apply for it, and you become the top 35 candidate. Nice, perfect. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is like this doesn't make any sense. This sounds good, but you don't have anything before that to back it up. Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 minutes left. Come on, come on, come on. One of the best experiment live in the next. Okay, I met as a medicine again. This one, you could leave it there. You know, the international trip to the Filipino reward program subsidiary. During the fire, I joined a conference, visit startup, and learn about Philippine approach to sustainable energy. Okay, this part is good. This part makes sense to tidy up a word a bit. Like, I think it should needs to fix some grammar. I like this part. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I also like this part. Good. Fuck. Well, this you can leave that out.
Yeah.
Okay. The later part of the essay sound good. Just need to tidy up grammar. That's it. But for this one, you have to do something about it. It sounds weird to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, teacher, so much. Yeah, for yeah. So like the next week is the last day
Okay.
I yeah, it's the last day I could um like I hope you can help me to fix yeah.
So I'll lock a
Yeah,
session for you. I'll lock it out a section for you. I have to end
yeah,
the call with you now because I have
yeah,
to admit you on here. Can you end the call for me, please?
yeah. Thank you, teacher, so much. Bye
All
bye,
right.
teacher.
See you
Yeah,
next week.
that's true.